Think running a day spa is all massages and relaxation? There is nothing relaxing about owning a day spa, but we're here to help. Serious spa owners know that being in the spa business isn't for the weak. It takes hard work, planning, and just a bit of luck. We should know because we've owned a successful day spa for over 20 years. Now we're opening up our playbooks and giving you the business insights to run your day spa rather than letting it run you. This is a Spapreneur podcast with Lynn Graves and Ramona Rice. Spapreneur!
Hello! Another day.
Another podcast. It's exciting. How are you, Ceci?
Yes, it's a good day.
It is a good day.
I get a new car today. Yay!
Yay! All right, real quick, I want to talk about Healthonomics. You guys have heard me talk about them before. Again, you need to grab this
We need
bundle.
a jingle.
Healthonomics. Healthonomics.
They need to come up with a jingle.
Or I think we need to have them on the show.
Oh, we could do that too.
Huge time difference, but we'll figure it out. They have these amazing social media bundles designed for massage therapists, estheticians, chiropractors. If you're in the health profession, you need to get this service. It's a monthly subscription, and you get 20 bundles a month. And what that is you get 20 social media images.
That means a lot of choices.
That is a ton of choices, and you can repurpose them, reuse them, and they're perfectly sized for Instagram, Facebook. You can use them on Twitter.
Do you get to bank those 20 each month, or do they recycle each month?
You know what? I don't know.
We need to find out, because if we get to bank them, that's 40.
Yeah, but you shouldn't make them. Go ahead and download them. Like, why are you going to wait?
Oh, I don't know.
Just do it.
I don't know nothing about this.
This is why I'm here. No, you don't wait. Just
I am
download
not a
them.
millennial. I am an old woman.
You are not an old woman.
Well, okay, fine.
No,
I'll take that.
You've had too much plastic surgery to be an
I
old
have
woman.
not had that much, folks. She's going to make y'all believe I've had a lot of plastic surgery. I haven't
You
had that
proudly
much.
tell
And I
people
need
about Dr.
more.
Blanchard. Oh, my
I
God.
need more. My chin is starting to sag. And don't y'all even write in and say that is bad for me. I'm too far gone.
Like, you don't even look like. No, that's not true.
That's not true. I do too.
Blanchard
look
is
57.
Blanchard is fantastic. So yes, Dr. Blanchard, Plastic Surgery Center. Hooray! Boy, we're giving you lots of free promos today. Yes,
But that means we use them also.
we love them.
Yes.
We love them. We pay for a subscription for De-Stress. We pay for a subscription, and we love them.
That means I'm paying for it.
No, that means the business is paying for it.
Okay.
Not you, the business.
Okay. That means, okay.
You are not your business.
Means
So-
DuPont gets the bill.
It means DuPont gets the bill. It's like it's so affordable. It's ridiculous. It saves us so much time. So Ceci has Lynn. I keep calling her Ceci if you're new to the podcast because that's her grandma name,
Stands for sexy grandma.
which a client came up with.
Yes. And my new car, I got a license plate that says Ceci on it. You! So all the world will know I'm a sexy grandma.
Oh my God. I did not know this.
I did that so I could find the car. What? Yes. I wouldn't know. You know, it's white and it's a Honda. And my God, how many Hondas are out there? So, yes, I got
You are
license plate that
such
says
a
Ceci.
baby boomer. So I was born in 1980. So I am on right at the cusp. Sometimes I could be a millennial. Sometimes I could be Gen X, which I think is great.
Which
Because
y'all are all weird.
we're not all weird.
Weirdos.
How are we weird?
I don't know. Y'all are just weird. Y'all do everything. I mean, I can't believe people even have normal conversations anymore because they're listening to podcasts like this and they're not talking to each other.
I'm sure they're talking back to us. If you're talking back to us, hi.
Hi.
We love you too.
And go screw yourself. I don't care.
No, don't do that. So it dawned on me the other day that, the tiny humans, they will never call for pizza delivery. I can't remember the last time I called for pizza delivery unless it's Vinny's. If it's the local place Vinny's, I call for pizza delivery. But like, if
I didn't know you did it any other way.
No, I use an app on my phone. Sometimes if I'm at a
You can
stoplight,
tell I don't order pizza.
if I'm at the stoplight, I'll click the app and it just remembers the order. So I just click like 2 buttons and it sends pizza.
Oh, that is sick.
It's awesome. What are you talking about? When I have those children and they're like being annoying after karate, and
then I heard McDonald's was going to start delivering. Is
That's-
that not the craziest thing?
I don't want McDonald's delivered.
That's just nuts.
Pizza is one thing.
What's wrong with you people out there? Let's have conversations.
So,
Let's
okay,
talk
all
on
right.
the
Do you not
phone.
remember the last episode we talked about with the Southern lady? Hi, my name is. I'm a realtor.
Beverly.
I'm a
I'd
realtor.
like to make an appointment.
A
Oh, my
massage.
God.
Okay, so you want to have conversations? Really?
Well, I normally have better conversations than that.
Okay, so we've been increasingly at De-Stress the last decade or so, relying more on our website, relying more on social media, relying more on our online booking systems, and it's great. It definitely has increased things.
Oh, it's wonderful because it's convenient and it quickly goes back and forth, and you can confirm appointments that way. However, there's a limit that I must insist at our company. I don't know how you feel about it, but at our company, I'm going to back up this whole episode just a little bit and explain something. About 3 years ago, I had a friend, and this friend truly has a sickness when it comes to texting. She will have a full conversation with you via texting. Now, in this conversation, she'll explain to you the day before you're supposed to leave to drive 18 hours somewhere that she can't go with you because of whatever reason is going on. And she's so sorry to do this at the last minute. So you're going to have to drive by yourself. You got to be kidding me. You couldn't pick up the friggin' phone and call me. This is how it all started. On the day that my son-in-law died, she is texting me very angrily about me not responding to a text a day and a half before. And as I explained to her that my son-in-law is in the hospital, she never even acknowledges that. She just keeps railing about this issue. Texting obviously has not a great connotation with me. So I have to admit that part of it. But just not too long ago at the company, we had an email that came in, and I don't remember the content of it. I just remember reading it and not liking the way it sounded, how we responded. And it was my 25-year-old perfect Danae who had responded. And the reason I didn't like it was because the person we were sending it to, they couldn't read emotion into it. They can't hear that I'm smiling when I say these things gently, or that I'm suggesting something, not demanding something. So there's a limit to where and how far email can go. And we're in a very, very personal business. So if you're doing confirmations or texting saying, yes, I'll be there, can't make it, that's fine. But if somebody is writing something else to you, take the time to pick up the bloody phone, folks. You know, our phones aren't even ringing 24/7. I mean, they're busy, but about 2:00, they ease off and we can pick up the phone and talk to them, you know, a friendly voice.
I think what needs to happen, especially in the spa industry, because you're right, it is a touchy-feely industry. We are guided with our clients more emotionally. We are more intimate with our clients than other businesses because you are literally laying your hands on a body.
Yeah.
I don't care what modality it is. It could be aesthetics. It could be nail care. It could be waxing. It could be massage. Your hands, it could be hair care if we've got hairstylists listening. You are touching someone's personal space. And there are sometimes in some situations where a phone call is warranted.
Yeah. Now, you know, really, if it doesn't require emotion mixed into it, that's not a big deal.
Like, okay, if we send out emails letting people know when we have openings or specials and we get responses back, I'd like to book the 10 o'clock
There's
with
no
Tina.
Emotion in that. That's
fine. Great. We've got you scheduled.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you. That's easy enough. But when it's a client complaint, when it's a client, like they've got questions like, you know, I want to get my husband a massage, but he's really uncomfortable and that sort of thing. That's a phone conversation, guys. That is truly a phone conversation because you need to be able to hear some of the things why it's uncomfortable. What are some of the backgrounds? Because it can make a difference, and it can be the difference between him falling in love with massage versus him never getting a massage again.
That's true. Oh my God. Yesterday, we had a woman that came in. Now this is going off on a tangent a little bit, but it still applies to personal communication. This woman should have communicated. Somebody bought her a gift certificate. Now, normally, if somebody buys a gift certificate for somebody that doesn't want it, if they ask us, can I get a refund? No, we don't give refunds. But why don't you donate it to a charity? Or why don't you give it away to somebody that might?
Because we will reissue the gift certificate.
Absolutely. So it's brand new.
Yeah, absolutely. We have no problem doing
because we
that.
have no expiration dates on our gift certificates.
Nor should you.
But the woman didn't do that. She came in and got on the therapist table and said, I really don't want this. I don't really want anybody touching me. So I'm just going to use it for 30 minutes this time and 30 minutes next time. And which she didn't discuss with us prior, but okay, we'll go with the flow. It's your first time here. And just do my shoulders and my head. If she had picked up the phone and communicated with us, we would have had other options for her, or a pedicure, or give it away. And that was just a weird scenario. 21 years I've been doing it. That was a first for us.
Yeah, that's weird. The other times it's just like, again, if you're planning like Valentine's Day, It's so much easier when we're doing big events like that to talk to the person on the phone, because we had, like we normally do flowers. It's normally roses. We had one guy's like, my wife's favorite flowers are lilies. Can we do that? Because he called us on the phone. We were able to do it.
That.
And
Yeah.
he was delighted.
Yeah.
He looked like a Valentine's hero. You don't think he's going to come back? Of course he's going to come back because we made his life easier because he called. The same thing goes with you guys. Call your clients. If you haven't heard from a client in a while and they were somewhat regular, pick up the phone and make sure they're doing okay.
But let me say this also is in our industry, I don't see very many of us that are overly aggressive, meaning that we don't really like confrontation. I can tell you, I don't like confrontation. I don't want it. Now, you back me into a corner.
Problem with it.
No, you have no problem with it. But you back me into a corner, I'm coming out swinging, and you're going to really, really regret that I'm anywhere in your vicinity. And I think that that's why a lot of times that we would prefer to email back rather than pick up the phone and call them. If you're not comfortable calling them, then maybe you need to have a dialogue in your brain before you even go there. If you don't respond back at all, you're probably going to lose a client. This goes to the whole verbiage thing. You never know who you know, but we've got a client who's kind of a bigwig and she complained to us. And rather than emailing back, we actually verbally picked up the phone.
We didn't know she was a bigwig when we did this.
She's big enough that her husband I don't care what side of the politics you are on.
He's been invited to do a high White House position.
Yes.
And we're excited for him.
Yes.
And he's going
to be great at it. But I'm so glad that we were
well. And here's the deal: because of who he is and and because of the way his job is, the wife is typically doted on a little bit more than other wives in these positions.
Yes,
so she's used to that.
Princess
so
attitude.
she's used to that, so. We didn't know that, but even then, I'm still glad that we were firm in saying, you're being a little ridiculous now. We've heard you
many times now.
Because she called like 4 times for the same issue. That was we're letting it go. And we, and we
talked it out. And it was a confrontation. But I'm glad that we verbally did this and didn't do it over email. So you really have to ask yourself on social media, how do you want to handle it?
All right. Here's my suggestion is number 1. If it's a very personal thing, this is just good advice in general. If it's a personal situation, you don't do it through social. You don't do it through email. I'll give you an example. I'm cookie mom for my Girl Scout troop.
Oh my God. I don't want to see another Girl Scout cookie. I have gained 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's really bad. So we had a situation where one of the moms let her daughter twice leave a cookie booth early. And I was very clear on my expectations. We've talked about expectations before on this podcast, is that the daughter left 2 times early. I warned her if she left again that she would not get credit for the cookies. She left again early. So I very softly before the meeting said, I'm so sorry, your daughter's not going to cut. She had a temper tantrum and I'm like, okay. And so now her daughter's not doing booths anymore. Oh, okay. But I'm glad that I did it in person, not through email. I'm glad I did it privately and not through our Facebook group. There are times where you're going to have to address. If you're going to fire a client, for example, for misappropriate behavior, you need to do it in a way that still honors your values and commitments. Now, if you hear Ceci laughing in the background, she's not laughing at what I'm saying. She's laughing at the damn dog.
The damn dog's still trying to dig a hole into China.
And now she's looking at you going, what? I'm doing my job.
She's been digging for 5 minutes now. We're going to take a picture and put it on Facebook so they can see her.
The baby, you know what it is? We're so proud of our Air Force. We live near an Air Force base. They're doing maneuvers. They constantly do maneuvers. We love jet noise. It makes her very anxious. And so that's what it is. And she likes to dig because she thinks it makes the thing more comfortable. Now she's laying down.
Oh my God.
So, okay, back to the seriousness. There are going to be conversations where you need to have. Now, I have done this in the past and it freaks the therapist out. If I need a conversation with them, I will email them and say, I need you to come in.
There's nothing funnier.
I do that on purpose because I want them to know I'm mad at you and I'm not going to have it. Because then here's what happens. If I call them on the phone, they're going to talk about on the phone then. I'm not ready to talk on the phone then because I need to calm my ass down because they've made me that mad. If I'm the one calling them, something has gone terribly wrong. Because normally I let Lyric, our office manager, handle issues.
There is nothing more fun than booking a company meeting. And see, they can't see all the schedule. They can only see theirs. So they'll see meeting with Lynn. And that scares the bejesus out of them.
Yeah.
And they'll start asking each other, do you have a meeting set with Lynn too?
It's good for them. It's good for them. It's good. It's good for them because sometimes
normally I'm doing things like an Easter egg hunt or sumo wrestling or some silly thing.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes we got to go, children. You've been naughty.
Oh my God, Lyric called them the kids the other day.
They are the kids.
Oh my God, I got so tickled.
But they are. Oh my gosh. I love all the massage therapists, but y'all, oh my God, you guys. Because again, I don't think the spapreneurs that listen to us are, because oftentimes they're the solopreneur, I say solopreneur, I'm wearing my solopreneur shirt today for Michael O'Neill. Thank you. But they often are, doing everything, a jack of all trades. Once you're in a system where you're not doing the front desk scheduling, you get to be a little pampered. Because all you have to do is, because here's the thing, when the client shows up, they're super excited to see you.
Oh God,
they love you.
Yeah, don't forget that contact with the clients.
They don't really like dealing with the front desk because the front desk is the one that takes their money and tells them, no, you can't see them at 2:00, but we have a 12:00. See what I mean? So they hear no for the front desk a lot more. They're hearing yes for you, and oh my God, that feels so good. So remember that. If you have front desk people, be nice to them, especially if they're the ones that are having to make the calls.
Lunch.
Seriously, because it's often your front desk person that's having a phone call. But it's okay for you as a therapist or the esthetician to go to the front desk and say, this is what I want you to say.
Okay, we are way off the email subject here.
But it's still about conversation, because I think that sometimes therapists rely too much on the front desk and not enough on themselves. You are allowed to call your clients. You are allowed to say, especially if they are misbehaving in the spot. Let's say they're treating the front desk really badly. Mm-hmm. You need to have that conversation, not through email, but you need to have a one-on-one conversation and say, stop it.
Okay, well, now let me sum all this up by giving y'all a story that happened a couple of years ago, not once, but twice, with one of our therapists who is one of our top therapists now. My God, raising this child has been interesting. But she would text her clients and she would just sort of get familiar with them, not in necessarily a sexual way, outside the office.
She's younger.
She's friendly, and it's just who she is. And twice now I've had wives come and visit me telling me what a whore she is and how dare she text.
And she's not.
And she's not. And how dare she text to her husband, and her husband's never coming back in again. Twice now.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God. So finally I put my foot down and threw a shoe at her and said, if you text one more client, you and I are going to have it out. So yeah, watch what y'all are saying out there. It's emotions, folks. It doesn't convey emotions.
It doesn't convey emotions. Again, so let's wrap this up. If you're going to use, first off, do we encourage you to use email and text messaging?
Sure.
Absolutely. For things like reminder calls, confirmation calls. But when it's
want to have lunch? Yes. Alfrescos? Yes. Noon. Great.
Okay. I'm picking up dinner. Awesome. Thank you.
Those are easy.
I love this. If it takes more than 2 sentences to explain what you need to do, that's a phone call.
Yeah. Pick up that damn phone.
Pick up the damn phone. Millennials, you are listening to this podcast. I know because I get the numbers. Your phone, those smartphones, those iPhones and Droids you have, guess what? That number pad, that's the phone part. You type in the numbers and you talk to people. I know this is a miracle, but like when I was growing up, I really wanted my own private phone line. She never let me. In fact, she eavesdropped in all my conversations.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I plan to do that. And I'm worried because I won't be able to do that.
Went through her trash, went through everything. There were no secrets in this house.
So children, kids,
pick up the phone and dial.
And call your mother every once in a while. If you want more information about this or any of our other topics, head to spapreneur.com. It is a cool website. I love it. The guys at podcast websites, I do have to mention them. I never mention them. I am actually, besides being one of the head spapreneurs here along with Lynn, I am the community manager for podcast websites. It's an all-one podcasting solution by Mark Asquith and John Lee Dumas. These are all people moms like who? Yeah, but we love them.
Did I meet them at the podcast convention?
No.
Okay.
You've seen Mark in Skype.
Oh, he's adorable. He talks with an accent. He's so cute. And he thinks I'm cute.
Yes. Mark's like my little brother and he's annoying.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's something. But he has, this service is amazing. It's an all-in-one podcast solution. So if you want your podcast, your website, and they handle everything. So I don't have to. Because I handle enough things. I have this one next to me that I have to handle.
I do not know what she's talking about. Nope. Nope. Don't give me that look.
Okay, the person that rented the 16-person van.
Hey. I got us around Orlando, didn't I?
You did.
Okay.
You did say
that's all you need to know.
Yeah. You only got us lost once in the rain.
Did I?
Yes, it was your fault. We ran around like crazy.
Oh, yeah, lost the van. Yeah, sure did.
And poor Addison, as she's like shivering, she goes, I want to tell Sissy she's wrong. I'm like, no. We just let her be. Just let her be. But if go to spapreneur.com, there you'll find the link to join our Facebook community that's free, our free email newsletter. You can hear more episodes of the podcast, see the blogs, and you can also contact us and tell us your fun stories about the time that you sent an email and the client took it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to hear about those. If we hear about them, we will totally talk about them in the podcast.
Yes. And we won't mention your name if you don't want us to.
Yeah, we can change the name and details. We may laugh at you. But we laugh at ourselves.
Want to know we're not alone out here.
We want to know it's not just us that we're crazy. But maybe it's our crazy that's made us so successful.
Maybe. But you know what? We're having fun with what we do.
That's true. And we know how to dial our phone. Again, millennials. The keypad is on your phone. That little thing that looks like a phone.
And you can do that legally while driving. You can't text while driving.
It depends on the state.
That's true. But in Virginia, we can talk on the phone.
You shouldn't, though. Please.
And my new car has Bluetooth, so I can talk over the speaker.
What? Or you can listen to podcasts in there now.
Yes, I can.
I'm excited for you.
Yes, I
can. The
can.
moth is going to be constantly on your podcast.
No. We should not be friends.
No, you can't listen to that with the kids in the car.
Oh, okay.
No. That's not for decent people. There are other cool. You know what you could listen to? That's a good one for everybody. My friend Jonathan Oakes, you did meet him. He had dinner with us.
Yes.
Trivial Warfare. Not that he needs any more downloads. The guy is like so successful. It's ridiculous. But it's an all trivia podcast. It's clean. You learn stuff. It's hilarious. So that's a good one if you want to something.
Maybe.
He's adorable. Anyway, Spapreneurs, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Right, ta-ta.
Need more actionable steps to get your spa headed in the right direction? Head to spapreneur.com where we've got the tools, tricks, and methods to making your spa as successful as it can be. Spapreneur.com.